Good day, fellow students. Good day, ma'am. We are the Group 3 and we will be discussing the legal basis of Mother Tongue Based Multilingual Education or the MTB MLE. The following are the objectives of our report. First is knowing what are the legal basis of MTB MLE. Second, familiarization of the Republic Act and its specific section and DepEd order pertaining to MTB MLE in education. And lastly is understanding and appreciating the content of the legal basis of MTB MLE. The following are the legal basis of mother tongue-based multilingual education. We have Republic Act 10157, Section 5, Section 7C, Republic Act 10533, Section 2C, Section 4, and Section 5F, and for DepEd Order 13, Series of 2012, and DepEd Order 31, Series of 2013.
Good day everyone, my name is Iris Bulan and today I will be discussing about the Republic Act 10157. So this is the section number 5, the medium of instruction. So the mother tongue of the learner shall be the primary medium of instruction for teaching and learning in the kindergarten level in all the public schools. So these are the provisions. Number 1, when the pupil in the classroom have a different mother tongue or when some of them speak another mother tongue. And another one, when the teacher doesn't speak the mother tongue of the learners. And number 3, when the resources in line with the use of the mother tongue are not yet available. And number 4, when the teachers are not yet trained on how to implement the MTB or MLE program. So these are the provisions in order for a teacher to use the section number 5, the medium of instruction about the mother tongue. So that's all. Thank you.
In Section 7, Duties, Power, and Functions. Develop teaching strategies using the unique features of MTB MLE, which shall include but shall not be limited to the following. First, the two-track method, the storytelling and reading, listening story, and oral communication activities. Second, interactive strategies. There is an interaction between learners and teachers. Third, use of manipulative games. Learners are exposed to fun, entertainment, and at the same time, they are learning. And lastly, experiential, small group discussions, and total physical response among others. Here, learners listen and participate accordingly. They are exposed in physical response.
The learner's development material shall consist of this following. First is the listening story. Listening story paves the way for speech and language development. These skills assess the child to graduate to a reading level. Next is small and big books. So by reading the small and big books, it stimulates the imagination and expands their understanding. Next is the experience story. So experience story or activity which allow the children to learn. And next is the primer lesson. Primer lesson involves introducing new material before the lesson occurs. And lastly is the lesson exemplar. Lesson exemplar is the exceptional example for teachers' roadmap for a lesson. And that would be all. Thank you.
Hi, good day. I'm Christine Salinas. So next is RA number 10533. Our Republic Act number 10533. Section 2, Declaration of Policy. Make education learner-oriented and responsive to the needs, cognitive and cultural capacity, the circumstances and diversity of learners, schools, and communities through appropriate languages of teaching and learning, including the mother tongue as a learning resource. So in this section, The state shall establish, maintain, and support a comprehensive, adequate, and integrated educational system that meets the needs of the people, the country, and society as a whole.
In continuation, Section 4 under the Republic Act Number 10533, the Enhanced Basic Education Program, where it says that learners from kindergarten and the first 3 years of elementary education will use the learner's native language or their mother tongue, including in the instruction, teaching materials, and assessment. And the Department of Education will formulate a mother language transition from grade 4 to grade 6. And learners will be introduced to the formal language in school, namely the Filipino and English.
Hello everyone, I am Chris Jerkubi Paigal, and for the continuation under the Republic Act number 10533, we are now at Section 4, which is Enhanced Basic Education Program. So this section states that for kindergarten, the first 3 years of elementary education, instruction, teaching materials, and assessment shall be in the regional or native language of the learners. The Department of Education or DepEd shall formulate a mother language transition program from grade 4 to grade 6 so that Filipino and English shall be gradually introduced as languages of instructions until such time when these two languages, the Filipino and English, can become the primary language of instruction at the secondary level.
DepEd Order 13, Series of 2012. 2. The general guidelines for the implementation of grade 1 to 10 curriculum, which cover the following areas, are stipulated in enclosure number 1. A. So these are the following areas. A. Design of the curriculum. B. Desired outcomes of grade 1 to 10 program. C. Nomenclature or learning area and its description. D. Medium of instruction. E. Time allotment. F. Sample class program. G. Learning resources. H. Assessment and rating of learning outcomes. And lastly, culminating activities or performances.
The next legal basis of MTB-MLE is the DepEd Order 31 Series of 2013. In the view of the implementation of the K-12 Basic Education Program, the Department of Education, through the Bureau of Elementary Education, issues the following clarification on the policy guidelines on the implementation of the language learning areas and their time allotment in grades 1 and 2 as stated in the enclosure numbers 1 and 2 of DepEd Order number 31 Series of 2012. First is mother tongue is used as a medium of instruction for grades 1 and 2 in teaching mathematics, aralin panlipunan, music, arts, physical education and health or the MAPI, and edukasyon sa pagpapakatao or the ESP. Next is mother tongue is taught as a separate learning area in grades 1 and 2. It is clear that the mother tongue is used as the medium of instruction for grades 1 and 2 for teaching mathematics, aralin panlipunan, MAPI, and edukasyon sa pagpapakatao. In this way, it helps students to be more engaged in the classroom as the topic introduced in the language that they use and they understand.
So, good day everyone, I am Ephraim Manahon, and for today I will going to discuss to you the DepEd Order 31 Series of 2013. So, in letter C, Filipinos learning area is first introduced in grade 1 during the second quarter or second grading period. So, young learners must engage in this learning area in this early stage because it will help them to prepare themselves for the higher grade. And in letter D, English as a learning area is first introduced in grade 1 during the third quarter or third grading period. So, since they will be engaging in the Filipino as a learning area in second grading, in the third grading, they will be engaging in the English as a learning area. So, this is also to help them prepare themselves for the future or the prepare themselves for the higher grade.
And the legal basis of MTBMLA, the DepEd Order 31 Series of 2013 states that Filipino as a learning area is first introduced in grade 1 during the second quarter grading period. And English as a learning area is first introduced in grade 1 during the third quarter grading period. So it means that when a learner is in grade 1, they encounter the subject Filipino when they are in the second grading period. While English subject, it would be encounter the learners when they are in the third grading period. So that is all about the DepEd Order 31 series of 2013.
The references of our report. And that's the end of our report. Thank you and have a wonderful day, everyone.